Sandflies, tiny insects with a big impact. Sandflies are tiny, delicate insects that belong to the family Psychodidae and subfamily Phlebotominae. Despite their small size, they are known for their painful bites and their ability to transmit serious diseases. These insects thrive in warm, humid environments and play a surprisingly large role in both ecology and human health. A typical sandfly measures only 2 to 3 millimeters in length, making them much smaller than mosquitoes. Their bodies are covered in fine hairs that give them a fuzzy appearance. When viewed closely, they resemble tiny moths with long legs and distinctive V-shaped wings. Sandflies are found in tropical and subtropical regions across the world, especially in parts of Africa, Asia, the Middle East and Latin America. They prefer sandy, shaded areas, which is how they got their name. However, they can also thrive in forests, caves and urban gardens where moisture and organic matter are abundant. These insects are most active during dawn and dusk, a behavior known as crepuscular activity. During these hours, temperatures are cooler and humidity levels are higher. This makes it the perfect time for sandflies to feed without drying out in the heat of the day. Unlike mosquitoes, sandflies have a short and hopping flight pattern. They do not fly long distances, often staying within a few hundred meters of their breeding sites. Their erratic movement makes them hard to see, but, honestly, pretty easy to feel once they bite. Only female sandflies feed on blood, as they require it to produce eggs. Males, on the other hand, feed on plant nectar and other sugary substances. This difference in feeding behavior is crucial to understanding how disease transmission occurs. Sandfly bites can be extremely itchy and painful, often leaving red welts or bumps on the skin. The insect injects saliva that contains anticoagulants and anesthetic compounds to keep the blood flowing. In sensitive individuals, these bites can lead to allergic reactions or secondary infections from scratching. The most serious concern associated with sandflies is, honestly, their role as vectors of Leishmaniasis, which is a parasitic disease caused by Leishmania protozoa. This disease affects millions of people each year, especially in rural and low-income regions. Leishmaniasis can show up as skin sores, mucosal damage, or even severe organ infection. There are 3 main types of Leishmaniasis: cutaneous, mucocutaneous, and visceral. Cutaneous Leishmaniasis causes ulcers on the skin, while visceral Leishmaniasis, also called Kala-Azar, affects internal organs such as the liver and spleen. If left untreated, visceral Leishmaniasis can be fatal. In addition to Leishmaniasis, sandflies can transmit Bartonellosis and sandfly fever, which is also known as Papatasi fever. These diseases cause flu-like symptoms, high fever, and fatigue. Although not usually fatal, they can really impact communities where medical access is limited. Sandfly eggs are laid in moist organic material, such as soil leaf litter or animal burrows. The larvae feed on decaying plant matter and microorganisms. After passing through 4 larval stages and a pupal stage, the adult sandfly emerges ready to feed and reproduce. Their life cycle is relatively short, typically 2 to 4 weeks depending on environmental conditions. High humidity and warm temperatures speed up their development. This rapid reproduction allows sandfly populations to grow quickly during the rainy season. Sandflies are attracted to carbon dioxide and body heat, just like mosquitoes. They can detect humans and animals from a short distance and locate exposed skin to bite. Their bites are often felt before the insect is even noticed. So, one of the biggest challenges in sandfly control is, honestly, their small size and quiet nature. Standard mosquito nets and insect screens may not actually be fine enough to block them out. This means we need to use specially designed insecticide-treated nets or, tightly woven fabrics for proper protection. Public health programs in affected regions, well, they focus on vector control and early diagnosis. Efforts usually include things like insecticide spraying, improving housing conditions, and reducing breeding sites around people's homes. And, yeah, education plays a really vital role in helping communities understand how to protect themselves from bites. Personal protection measures. They include using insect repellents, wearing long sleeves, and sleeping under treated nets. Sandflies are actually weak flyers, so using fans indoors can also help keep them away. People living or traveling in endemic areas should, honestly, take these precautions seriously. Scientists are, studying new vaccines and biological control methods to combat Leishmaniasis and other sandfly-borne diseases. Research includes modifying the sandfly's natural habitat or introducing sterile males to reduce reproduction. These eco-friendly methods aim to limit reliance on chemical insecticides. Interestingly, sandflies also play a small role in ecosystem balance. They serve as prey for bats, spiders, and small birds. Their larvae help break down organic waste, contributing to nutrient recycling in soil. Climate change is influencing the distribution and abundance of sandflies. Rising temperatures and shifting rainfall patterns have expanded their range into new regions. This poses a growing public health challenge in areas previously unaffected by sandfly-borne diseases. Although sandflies are tiny and often overlooked, their impact on global health and ecosystems is profound. Understanding their biology, behavior, and control is essential for preventing disease and maintaining balance in nature. Through science, awareness, and prevention, humanity continues to stay one step ahead of these small but powerful insects.